Hi, and welcome back to our second vlog. This one's gonna be a lot quicker than the other one. So yesterday on my Instagram, I asked what you guys wanted to see in these cool videos. And a lot of you guys said you guys wanted to see bump progression, and I'm cool with that. So those can make a little easier, quicker videos rather than that half-hour long video we uploaded for our first one. As you can see, I do not have my sidekick with me today. She's at her nana's house, and so I'm here alone. We're between church services right now, and I was gonna come home and take a nap, and then because I have work tomorrow after 2 weeks, and then I decided I probably should vlog because I also go back to work tomorrow after being gone for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna show you guys my bump, tell you guys how I'm doing, what we hope the genders are going to be. Obviously healthy is what we want, but that's the basic answer. And if I feel them kick at all. So at the very end of this video, I will show you guys 2 pictures that I took. Thank God for self-timers. Who knew we'd need them in 2020? But rather than stopping the video, flipping my phone, showing you my body and stuff, excuse me, I'm just gonna show you 2 little cool pictures I took and put them at the very end. So I'm officially 16 weeks. I turned 16 weeks on Friday. So today is Sunday, so right now I'm 16 weeks in 2 days. So every day we're getting closer to that 20-week mark, and then as close as we get to the 20-week mark, we get closer to the 30-week mark, and then we're getting closer to my due date. So I feel great. The very first trimester, I was so exhausted from just anything. You know, I'd come home from work and I would literally go to sleep. I would eat and set my alarm for like an hour, take a nap, and then I'd snooze it and turn it off and literally wake up the very next day before I went to work at 7 a.m. So I would take like a 12-hour power nap and still be completely exhausted. And that sucks to feel completely exhausted like that. You're worn out, your body's worn out, your mind's worn out, you're just physically and emotionally exhausted. And obviously I have a 4-year-old and she goes to school, and I have lunches to pack and dinner to cook, and thank God I have an awesome husband because he stepped up when I was sleeping. So thank God for that. But so the last like month, maybe the last couple weeks, I have been feeling a lot more rejuvenated and a lot just better. I haven't really been sick at all, so thank the Lords above. With Ella, it was like clockwork. I'd get sick before I was going out in the morning, and I would get sick like around 9 a.m. every single day. And it was awful. It literally was awful because it turned into this vicious cycle of, well, you're gonna get sick, so you get sick, and then you don't feel that good, so you don't eat anything. I mean, I didn't. And then your stomach would start hurting because you're hungry, and then you have a headache, and then that in return makes you not want to eat either. So it's just this huge vicious cycle. That's how it is for me anyways, of like not feeling good. And that doesn't, on top of all the other crazy hormonal changes your body's going through in the first trimester, feeling awful because of morning sickness, or really it shouldn't be called morning sickness. It really should be called like any time of the day sickness, because if you've been pregnant before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, you're doing great, you're having a good day, and then you like all of a sudden you stand up and you're like, oh crap, what? That's a huge wave of nauseousness that I just got from doing what? Nothing. So that is one little thing that I have. Sometimes I'll have like a wave of nauseousness, and most of the time it's when I first get up in the morning, or like around the time when I'm brushing my teeth. Obviously we all have a gag reflex, and I think mine just amped up obviously a little bit more because I'm pregnant and just more sensitive and whatnot. But so like I said, the only 2 things that I have been dealing with is in the first trimester I was extremely exhausted. Like I said, to the point where I was taking 12-hour naps, and like I said, the second thing, I do get a wave of nauseousness sometimes, but that's really about it. I've only gained probably like 8 or 9 pounds so far. Right now, when I delivered Ella, I was 161 that day. And right now I'm like, I think like 148. And I'm only 16 weeks. So I'm getting up there. Obviously, when I had Ella 4 years ago, I was a lot skinnier than what I am now. But Chick-fil-A and KFC mashed potatoes and flat top and hacienda chips and ranch, it'll do it to you. But you know what? God put it here, so I'm gonna eat it. And I don't care about being skinny. So like I said, other than those 2 little things, I feel great. One really big challenge for me is the caffeine. You know, that's really been a challenge for me. Like I said, God put McDonald's on this earth, which put large Cokes with extra ice on this earth. And if you like Coke, like I do, Coca-Cola anyways, you know McDonald's has the best Coca-Cola. I don't know what they do to it, but hallelujah for that, because I love McDonald's Coke with extra ice. And that's really been a struggle for me to not pull into the drive-thru and get a $1 pop. That's really been hard for me. You're really allowed like a 12-ounce can worth of caffeine, and like I said, it's really been hard. So the caffeine part has really been killing me. But just drinking water, you know, you gotta do it. As you can see, this one hasn't even been opened. I put lemon in it, which makes it a little bit better. But Dunkin' Donuts iced mochas, you have to get decaf now. And even with decaf, still not all the caffeine's out of it. But, large Cokes, extra ice, and Dunkin' Donuts iced mochas. Oh, that'll get you, girl. So that's been hard for me. But everything in moderation. And I'm only going to be pregnant for like 20 more weeks, so it's going to be okay. So if you come see me in the hospital, if you're one of my friends, please bring me a Coke with extra ice, because you know how much I love them. Third thing, since I am 16 weeks, the baby is officially the size of an avocado. And as you remember, I have twins. So there's 2 avocados in my stomach, and you can't see it right now because I'm sitting down. But like I said, at the very end of this video, I'm going to drop 2 pictures. One of me looking straight at the camera, one of me looking this way, so you can see this big lumptious bump. When I went in there for my 12-week appointment, after she checked the babies and said, you know what, they're doing great, she did feel my stomach, and at 12 weeks, my uterus was measuring at 16 weeks, which is normal. Obviously, one, I've already had a baby, and once you have a baby, your uterus actually expands a lot easier and quicker. And secondly, obviously there's twins. So yeah, my uterus is like, watch out people, because there's 2 babies moving in here, not just one. So let's move it in. And if you know me personally, you know, I'm not a big person. I'm literally like I said in my first video, I'm literally like 5 foot maybe. So I'm little. I'm pretty small. Like I also said in my first video, everyone else in my family literally is like over 5'8". So of course the smallest person had twins, but God wanted me to have twins, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, they're the size of an avocado right now, and I love avocado. So I'm happy with that, and it is what it is. Another question that I was getting yesterday on my Instagram was, do I feel the baby move? And that answer is yes, I do. Not necessarily like, you know, like punches and kicks and whatnot, but I definitely feel movement. And if you have been pregnant before, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't been pregnant before, something that I can relate that movement to is like butterflies in your stomach. I do obviously feel them a lot more as I'm more calm or more relaxed. So like really the last 2 weeks I've been feeling them a lot, because the first 48 and the ID channel, that's been my go-to. And so of course I have sweatpants on and a huge sweatshirt on, and I have my slippers on, and I'm chilling on the couch eating, what are they called? Oh my gosh, vanilla wafers maybe? Oh, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but I'm not gonna take up this whole time. If I remember, I was literally just eating them. So I've been chilling, and if you're chilling the whole time, you definitely feel them a lot more. It's so you can't, if I put my hand on my stomach, I don't really feel them moving, and like Cody can't feel them, or no one else can feel them right now. It's just like internally I can feel them. And like I said, if you haven't been pregnant before, it really does feel like butterflies in your stomach. What was I just about to say? Oh, genders. So obviously Cody and I already have a little girl who is precious, and she's a gift from God, and she's literally so awesome. And I'm just love that little girl so much. But this time around, we're really hoping for boys. Obviously, when you ask any pregnant person, hey, what do you want? The immediate answer is what? And I'm sure everyone just said it, healthy. I want healthy. Yeah, Karen, but like, what do you really want? Yeah, like, I want boys. I really do want boys. Cody and I want boys. So right now, on Tuesday, we went to the specialist. Baby A's heartbeat was 141, and baby B's heartbeat was 138. So they're getting lower, lower, lower. The very first time we saw them, like I said in my first video, they were 170 and 174. So obviously they're only 8 weeks at that point, so obviously their hearts beat a lot faster. So comment below what you think they are. Like I said, 141 and 138. So since they're not identical, they can be the same sex if they want to be, or God chose them to be. Actually, Cody chose them to be. Let's all remind that, because if we do have both girls, he chose them, not me. But since they are fraternal, they could be different genders, versus if they're identical, they would be this very same gender. So comment below what you think they are. I think that they're gonna be a boy and a girl. I definitely pray that, obviously healthy, right? Healthy. But I really would love a little boy. Obviously, if we get both girls, I'm gonna love them and cherish them no matter what. But I really would love a little boy. So, like I said, comment below what you think they are, or a prediction of what they are. And I also want you to comment below if your heartbeats measured up to the wife's tale of the high heartbeat being a girl and the low heartbeat being a boy. So if that worked out for you, I also want to know that, because we should be finding out here soon. Like I said, I'm 16 weeks right now. We go back next week to our normal OB for just a checkup, and then we go back to our specialist on the 28th, and I'll be definitely 20 weeks by then. So hopefully we can find out what they are for sure. And we're gonna do a gender reveal party, and that's gonna be so fun. So I will vlog that. So I'll make sure that no one posts what they are until I have it on YouTube for you guys all to see. So I'm really doing great. And I really just hope I keep doing great. Like I said in my first video, I am high risk. Not only am I tiny and I have twins, but I also had preeclampsia with Ella. And if you know what that is, it's not a good thing. So far so good. My blood pressure's been good so far. When we did go to the specialist, he did put me on baby aspirin. And one thing I didn't know about that was it decreases my chance of preeclampsia by 30%. So taking 1 to 2 tablets a day, he told me to take 2, but taking 2 tablets a day of baby aspirin, which is a really low dose, I think it's 81 milligrams, decreases my chance of preeclampsia by 30%. So I'll take that any day because preeclampsia was awful. And I really just want these babies to cook as long as they can, because obviously the longer I can keep them in here, the longer that they're going to be healthy. He did say for sure these suckers are going to be out. Suckers are not that good of a word, I guess. These gifts of God will be out at 38 weeks, which puts me at June 8th instead of my actual due date of June 19th. He did say if my preeclampsia comes back, that obviously I'm going to have them earlier. So there's 2 cases. So if he said if my preeclampsia comes back mild, then I can have them at 36 weeks to 38 weeks. And he said if it comes back severe, like there's nothing they can do about it. And my blood pressure is just skyrocketing. He said the earliest they could have them was 34 weeks. So obviously I'm praying, we're praying, and just pray for us and make sure that my preeclampsia doesn't come back. There's nothing that you can do about it. Like I said, I am taking baby aspirin to help lessen my chance of preeclampsia coming back. And I really hope it just doesn't come back. Sometimes it doesn't come back for your second kid or whatever kid you got it. So it really just depends on the pregnancy. Every pregnancy is different. And since I haven't had sickness like I did for Ella, I kind of do think that they're boys. But like I said, I really just want healthy. And I can't wait to find out. And I for sure will share that with you guys. And like I said, at the very end of this video, I have 2 little pictures I'm going to show you guys. And again, shout out self-timers because no one's here to take pictures of me. Definitely don't have an Instagram husband. He doesn't take good pictures of me. So I'm definitely going to be using the self-timer. So like I said, please comment below if you if the wives' tales of the heartbeats have added up to your baby's gender. And I also want you to comment below what you think the predictions are for our 2 children. Like I said, hopefully boys. But I'll take whatever. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like and share this video. And thank you for the awesome response that we had to our very first video. The last time I checked it had like 600 views, and it was climbing still, and we had like over 30 subscribers. And I think that's just so awesome, you guys, because with like social media today, obviously you don't have to watch this vlog to know how I'm doing, but thank you. It just gives me something to do. Obviously when I'm pregnant and I'm not at work all day, and it's just kind of fun. So thank you guys, and I will definitely let you guys, what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, pregnancy brain. Oh, one more thing. I am gonna keep doing these. So I'll turn 17 weeks on Friday. So I'm gonna do another video like this on 17 weeks, show you a bump pic, tell you how I'm doing, and tell you if anything changes. So again, thank you guys for watching, and welcome and to our second vlog. Share and subscribe, baby.